Hi, what's up, gang? It is your boy Chungus here with a new league that is starting up. BPL Week 2 will be uploaded tomorrow, but for now, we are going to be starting something a little bit different, which will be going alongside. I've got a little bit more time for uploading, so it's very exciting stuff. This is RDL, another league that's near and dear to my heart. This is another one I actually admin for, so I'm uploading both the leagues I admin for. I swear that doesn't mean I'm rigging the leagues. But the general premise of this league is you're given 4 random Pokemon, a Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and Tier 4, and then you build your team around it. You do have limited rerolls if you want. But once you get that team, then it's just like any other league. You fight right at the top. I'm actually the defending champion. I won last season using a very fun team with a ton of new mons to me I was very excited about. And now, we are here with our first week of this one, seeing if we can keep up the momentum. We are facing Risky Ricky, a friend from BPL, another D2 player, I believe. We may face them later in BPL as well. And a very skilled person. They absolutely crushed PGP. They've done well in BPL pretty consistently as well. And I have a lot of respect for them. But I think our matchup here is pretty solid, but let's not worry about that right now. Let's just get right into things. So, first off, jeez, pardon me. We have Young Chungus Cinderace. By the way, same rules apply as with the other one. If you guys want to see a draft analysis, tell me in the comments. Otherwise, I'm not going to, spend the time making the slideshow. Let's just look at the team now. We got Young Chungus Cinderace running Powerball, Super Fang, Gunshot, U-Turn. Yes, no fighting coverage to hit Gigalith. It is a bit foolish, but I'd honestly rather have Super Fang for that consistency to hit Dracozolt, to hit Finny, to hit Slowking, to hit Gigalith even. I just like having Super Fang. I feel like it's a super useful move in this matchup. We outspeed everything notable on their team. Minior really doesn't count, and we can just use this as a general pivot and cleaner once Finny gets chipped. Schwa. Now this is a lucky mon to have. Weezing was a nice low tier pickup, I think, for us. And what it does here is neutralizing gas. Fortunately, we have the benefit of we wouldn't be using it against their ground type anyway, so we're not really missing Levitate all that much. And since we're not, this Weezing can super effectively do its one job of dealing with Mawile Mega. Regular Weezing is one of the best Mawile Mega answers in the game, and it's funny to think about. It's so weird, but that's just how it is. Even with Terrain, Will-O-Wisp is useful, and then we have Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, Pain Split, pretty basic Weezing set, with the helmet to just get that extra chip on Mawile. Next we have Pinhead, Heracross Mega. Pardon me, gosh. Sorry to make you hear that. I'm so happy to have this mon. Heracross Mega. Easily the mon that I'm most excited to use on the team. I think it's one of the few mons that's really new to me, and it's a mon I really wanted to use for a while, similar to Buzzwole. It's those bug fightings. It's the bug fighting gang. We're running CC, Bullet Seed, Earthquake with spikes here. Their team has one remover, and it's Finny. And Finny's covering a lot of ground in this matchup, so if we can keep that pressure on, then hazards are going to be super useful here. But yeah, CC, Bullet Seed, Earthquake, literally 2 KOs their entire team. And they have a pretty slow roster, so we can abuse the shit out of that. Legitimately, Nidoking is the one mon outside of, like, Speedy Finny that always reliably outspeeds us. It's like, it's insanely useful, because there's stuff like Sneasel, yeah, there's stuff like Minior, there's stuff like Leafeon, but Minior I kind of doubt's coming, and Leafeon and Sneasel don't hit Heracross super hard. It's a really bulky mon. I'm excited to use it, it's just an absolute monster. Hello Jeff is here with Yachi. We're running a slightly defensive set this week, with Sandforce. Yeah, that's right, we're running Sandforce week 1, baby. Or Sheer Force. This is a Sheer Force Lando, but I'm running Sandforce. Sandforce is better in this matchup. I'm not even kidding. We're running Physical Lando as well, which is generally better. They do have a Slowking. They do have a Gigalith. They do have a Sneasel. Or sorry, a Leafeon. So, in general, this Lando set is better. But yeah, it's just a nice supporting set. Rocks. This is our general Dracozolt answer. It can take hits from Escavalier. It can take a hit from Nidoking and kill it back. It takes hits from Gigalith. It's a surprisingly solid defensive mon that's still doing great damage for us here. Next, we have a pretty basic defog Zapdos. They do have a lot of hazards, admittedly, and this is there for that. Volt Switch, they do have Nidoking, but since this is partially here to help with Nidoking and outspeed most Nidokings, modest Nidoking with our speed, and Hurricane it, I'm fine clicking it. I'm fine having Volt Switch over U-Turn. And also because I couldn't fit in any other electric stab, and I wanted to have those nice 2-stab options. But yeah, we're more Fizdef to take a hit from Dracozolt, helps with Escavalier, helps with Mawile, helps with Leafeon. And finally we have our Milotic. Milotic, defensive as always, a staple of a Chungus team. It is back and better than ever. It takes hits from almost everything here outside of Dracozolt and, I guess, Leafeon. We're running Spadef this week because this is basically our only good Nidoking option. With our boots and with our full Spadef, modest Nidoking Thunderbolt is generally not 2KOing us unless they get a high roll, but we're just going to hope that doesn't happen, or we're going to hope they run Timid. We'll see. Flip Turn, Scald, Recover, Haze, very basic set. Pivot around as much as possible, spread some burns. If they want to go Finny, that's fine. We Flip Turn right into something else like Zapdos, which can handle it. Finny is admittedly really strong into most of this roster, but here's the thing. We do have a Zapdos, and also Finny is pulling a ton of weight. Finny is one of their sole answers to both Heracross and Cinderace that not only take hits from that, but actually threaten it. So, once it gets chipped down, then we should just win, I think. It's a matchup that I personally believe is in our favor if we play our cards right, but you never know. Risky's probably going to plot something crazy. They're probably going to bring some team I don't expect. If we may very well get out of this with our asses beat. Dracozolt, we don't really have any good answers to, so, you know, whatever. We'll find out, though. If you watched the team builder, thank you very much. I'm sorry about my cough, and I will see you at the match. Hello! We are here with week 1 of a new league for our channel, RDL. And we are facing against Risky Ricky, a pal of mine and a fellow admin of BPL, the best Pokemon league, the other league I'm uploading right now, actually. And I'm very, very excited to face off. I think the team we have is pretty solid. They did end up bringing the Sandcore, and the main reason I'm excited about that is Big Lando. Big Lando is going to be so much fun here. In fact, I'm going to lead it. I'm really in the mood for that. No Nidoking is a bit of a surprise, but it's okay. I'm going to get the Finny lead. I don't want to get caught by some Scarf Finny. Now, very fortunately for me, in this matchup, I'm looking at it, Helijeff, Schwa, Pinhead, all are vital mons for our victory. But our Zapdos is slightly more expendable, as is our Milotic. I'm actually going to go Zap here, maybe we can start to figure out what's up with them. They go for the Ice Beam, 39%. Did I not? I think I may have not imported this. That is not what I wanted. I don't think I imported this to the calc. So let me do that 1 second. But that, it makes me think, based on the damage, that they're not too offensive. They only did do 38 with a super effective Finny. Let's see how much an Ice Beam should be doing. I would reckon a hell of a lot more than that. Or no! No, never mind, I was right. So they are... It looks like they're not terribly offensive. We have a free Volt Switch, which is what we're going to throw off here. We'll find out if there's Scarf, I'm pretty sure, unless... Yeah, we should outspeed most non-Scarf Finnies here. We can potentially recover up on Mawile and Gigalith, though it's certainly not an ideal situation. I'm just happy to throw up a Volt Switch here. If they want to go Dracozolt or Gigalith, which seem like their best options to me, we definitely have abusers, especially to that Gigalith. Minior is a smart bring. I'm expecting a defensive Minior, which actually is really good into all of our threats. They're going to take 43 from that Volt Switch. How much is that? So that looks about right for max HP. I'd expect them to be defensive in that case. They caught on to our ruse of having the same showdown. I'm gonna go Noir here. They're not clicking Trick because they're definitely not Specs. So I'm just gonna go Noir and play Flip Turn. I think for Moonblast doing 19. They are lefties. Wonderful, good to know. And so now we get in a slow flip turn off. We are definitely underspeeding them. Wonderful. Let me double check that everything is in order. 86. Okay, so they have a little bit of special attack investment. That's just fine. Ah, damn. I'm actually going to need to keep my Logic decently healthy for that Minior. It's admittedly a bit of a problem. But regardless. So if they're a defensive Tapu Fini, which is certainly looking like they are, Hella Jeff. Why do I have Earth Power? Hold on. Oh no! Oh no! We have the wrong move. We should have Earthquake on this. That's so bad. They did just go for Moonblast. Interesting. Okay. See, I'm trying to go this and Volt Switch again. I'm actually tempted to Roost, but I don't know how much health I want to give this back. Oh, dude, I'm so mad about that Lando set. I really screwed the pooch. Lando is huge here otherwise. That's fine, though. They want to let this get... Yeah, I don't think they're going to let this get that chipped. Volt Switch, 16%. That feels like a lot to me, actually. Zapdos, Gigalith. Oh, I'm so mad. We're physical Lando. Yeah, Volturn gameplay, I know. Okay, so never mind. They are... It looks like they're pretty much full speed up, which makes sense. And I believe this lets us get in our Heracross. I'm tempted to set up a Spike. I'm also tempted to Bullet Seed into this, since Bullet Seed looks like it kills. But whatever, let's go Heracross and get this party started, shall we? They're not lefties. So I'm gonna Bullet Seed, and if they want to go Minior, I think that's the... Yeah, Minior is not taking this particularly well, so I'm gonna Bullet Seed. They could go Mawile. So let's pretend. So they're not Scarf. They're probably not. They don't need that much speed. I'm tempted to CC just to see how much we're doing to a Fini. We're definitely... I don't want to let... Well, it's not the worst thing in the world if Mawile gets in. We're going to go for the Bullet Seed, and I think this kills? Oh, well, the crit definitely does. But... Okay, so Pinhead gets a kill against their Gigalith, thus putting their Sand turns on a timer, which you love to see. Their Sand Abusers, which I expect to be Minior and Dracozolt, are not perfect here. That is for darn sure. Dracozolt I have Lando for, my stupid Lando with the wrong set, and then I have, dude, I can't speak. I guess I have my Logic and Lando for Minior. I have Zapdos, Squeezing. I have most of my defensive core hanging around at the moment. Gigalith being gone is great because I forgot to put on coverage for it on my Cinderace. Just very, very smart plays here, only in the Chungus corner. That wasn't so much I forget. That was just purposeful. In any case, I'm going to stay mad about that Lando set. It could be so much better than it is right now. Earth Power is still doing a darn solid chunk, but they do go into this, and we're going to go into our pretty useless Landorus. If they want to Outrage or Draco, both of those have their downsides, so let's not mince words. I'm pretty confident there's Sand Force instead of Hustle here. Dracozolt. But we'll find out, shall we? Let's see. Outrage. Out. Oops. Rage. Let's see what they go for. They go for the Bolt Beak. We are gonna set up rocks in this thing's face. We do not have an Outrage switch in. The sand is up, so we should kill. We do kill. I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rock here. They go for the Outrage. They are Life Orb. Okay. That just looks to be fully offensive. Okay. So they probably have a lot of turns of sand left. Pardon me. I'm a bit of a cold right now. We don't need this for much, so I'm gonna click knockoff. They're gonna outrage. Hopefully they're still locked in. Oh, they get the confusion. So now, okay, they still have sand up, so now it's gonna be down to confusion turns, which is less than ideal. I don't think Zapdos takes anything. Unfortunately, we're in the sand, so that Volbeak is gonna kill us. I really don't want to lose Schwa, or let Schwa get damaged, I meant to say. I don't want to, I also can't really pray for a confusion hit. Might have to go Weezing. Yeah, honestly, those rocks were a little bit too ballsy. That's how I'd put it. How much is Weezing taking? So much. I think I am gonna do this and then go for the Willow. See what happens. Their hyper offense has a good chance of overwhelming us here. I really should have just hit them with Lando. That was my misplay. They did get the 2-turn outrage, which is less than ideal for us, but it's hardly hacks. Heracross can still smash a lot of the team. So I'm not giving up at all. Cinderace also is an absolute beast. Minior disregarded. If we get super lucky here, they'll hit themselves. But, you know, we shouldn't play around that, of course. We can't plan for it. They could go Finny here, actually, now that I think about it. But that wouldn't really matter, in my opinion. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at the game, right? So we have no idea. So Milotic can take any hit from Sneasel, any one hits. Cinderace outspeeds and kills. Cinderace is killing Sneasel and most Mawiles. They're gonna go with this and they're gonna get burnt. Lovely. You love to see it. Okay, that's good. This is good stuff. I kind of want to go Noir and heal up. I think that's a good plan. Oh god, it does so much. Maybe that was a throw, now that I think about it. Well, Mega. I'd expect them to have speed for us. They do need an awful lot of it, so they're burnt. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're adamant. That's good to know. So they need to literally be max speed adamant. Otherwise we can recover, and we can recover. Kind of want to throw off a Scald here. Oh, maybe we can get a burn. That'd be so big. Please? Burn? Burn, 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 burn. No burn. Okay. Okay. A wild's burnt. I want to keep this for Minior. Sacking Zapdos doesn't seem ideal to me at all. Well, okay, Schwan takes a hit, and they have to kill themselves in order to beat us. So this isn't great, but it's still an exchange that I'm okay with. So we're gonna Pain Split, and they're gonna choose to let this die. I assume they're trying to do something with Sneasel in that case. I'm gonna go Cinderace. I could see Finny or Minior coming out here, which would be interesting. Both are fine by me though. Like, A-okay. Reason being, let me explain. Sneasel comes out, obviously we can just hit it. Never mind. Alright, we're U-turning. Well, do we kill? I don't think we do, but let's check anyway, shall we? I don't know if they're defensive. Gold. How much is a Surf doing? Surf isn't killing us. And I'm pretty confident that's their stab. It's so tempting to stay in. Is there that much of a drawback to you turning into Zap, though? No, not really. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Surf. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna Volt Switch here. Nice, no brain, Volt turn bullshit. You've all seen it, pardon my French. I think Minior is currently the biggest threat to us, which is something I never thought I'd say. Okay, so we're gonna do a nice. So I believe our Heracross always outspeeds Smallwell, Mega. Speed. Yep. So we're gonna give Heracross. I could CC, but that does let in Sneasel or Minior a bit easier. No, I'm gonna CC. They're gonna Sucker Punch just for the chip, that makes sense. And now there's no Mega Mawile. Heracross gets a second kill, good to see. This comes out. I'm afraid we have to just CC it. I don't think there's any other option, because if it Shell Smashes, then it could just sweep us. So we can hope this kills. If they're max HP, it kills. If they're not, we should outspeed unless they're a plus speed nature. I think we should probably outspeed them, and we should probably kill them. Nothing's set in stone, of course, but that's what's likely. I'll say tentatively. Which would be quite nice, of course. I respect why they made this play, though. It makes sense. It does make me think they don't have any speed on their Finny, though, which is very good to know. Or maybe they just don't want it taking rocks. They go Finny. They should live. They do live. Okay. So I'm gonna go Zap. Do we live? We do live. Wonderful. So then we get to Volt Switch out. Totally free. And we'll go north. Yep, we take out Finny. We go into our Milotic. And whatever they go into, we definitely have answers to it, I think. So go Minior. Are we killing this? Looks like it. Well, looks like it. So we're gonna Scald. We're out speed, and we just kill. Okay. They're boots. Okay. I'm gonna Flip Turn and give Heracross our final kill of this game. We should have it in the bag. Maybe. I guess I'm going to Grace instead. Zill. U-turn kills. Alright. I don't think that was a very good matchup for them, but still GG. Happy to have a 4-0 to start the season. I apologize to Risky for terrible scheduling. I recognize that was my bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed. BPL will be uploaded shortly, and if you guys want to see a draft analysis for RGL, hit me up. And I'll see you guys next time.